So what is up, guys? Nick here, helping you to master your technology, and welcome to the iPhone 11 Pro Max versus the OnePlus 7 Pro speed test. Let's go ahead now and begin with a boot up in 3, 2, 1 to see which one can get there first. Now, the Apple A13 Bionic chipset is inside of this phone on the left with 4 GB of RAM. The OnePlus 7 Pro has a Snapdragon 855 CPU with 12 GB of RAM, and it will be updated to the OnePlus 7T Pro very shortly here. Should get the Snapdragon 855 Plus CPU. And let's see which one can get there first to turn on. And it looks like the OnePlus 7 Pro is the winner here in terms of the boot up. Okay, guys, so when it comes to the biometric security on the iPhone 11 Pro Max, we do have the Face ID. So let's check it out. 3, 2, 1. And you can see, just look at it, swipe in, 3, 2, 1, and we're in. So very fast, very responsive. Apple did improve the angles as well. It is quicker, I can definitely tell you, on the 11 Pro Max than before. Now over here on the OnePlus 7 Pro, we do have this fingerprint in the display, and it's also very fast. And over here, we also have a pop-up face unlock. Now, this is nowhere near as secure as the Face ID on the iPhone 11 Pro Max. But let's go ahead and see how fast it is. 3, 2, 1. And there you go. And again, 3, 2, 1. And there you go. So very fast to unlock. As a matter of fact, I do think that the OnePlus 7 Pro is a little bit faster to unlock than the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Okay, guys, so confirming their software is iOS 13.1 here for the iPhone 11 Pro Max. That's the official version. An Android 10 version here for the OnePlus 7 Pro. So they're both on the latest software they can get right now. Okay, guys, so we've arrived at the application portion of the speed test. The OnePlus 7 Pro, everything is closed out. Everything closed out for the 11 Pro Max. 1x animations, and I did turn on gestures here. Let's go into clock. 3, 2, 1. And you can see that's the OnePlus 7 Pro. Let's go into calculator. 3, 2, 1. And you can see that's the OnePlus 7 Pro with a slightly faster animation. Let's go to settings. 3, 2, 1. And you can see that's the OnePlus 7 Pro. Let's go into Play Store, App Store, 3, 2, 1. And you can see that one is the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Let's go into Snapchat, 3, 2, 1. And you can see that is the OnePlus 7 Pro. Let's go into Amazon. And you can see that one is the OnePlus 7 Pro. Let's go into eBay, 3, 2, 1. That one is the OnePlus 7 Pro as well. Let's go into Best Buy. And you can see that one is the OnePlus 7 Pro. Let's go into Pandora, 3, 2, 1. And you can see that one's going to the OnePlus. Actually, that was the iPhone right there. Let's go into Twitter, 3, 2, 1. And you can see that is the OnePlus 7 Pro. Let's go into Instagram, 3, 2, 1. And you could see, wow, that was pretty close, but that is the OnePlus 7 Pro. Now the scroll speed, a lot faster there, and then a lot smoother here. I wouldn't say so much smoother. It's just a faster scroll versus a slower scroll on the iPhone, but it you kind of perceive it as smoother because it's just kind of flowing through versus a really fast speed on the scroll. Let's go into ESPN, 3, 2, and 1. And you can see that opens first there for, looks like the iPhone maybe, but will the 7 Pro catch up? Let's see. Nope, the iPhone wins here. It looks like the 7 Pro stuck there. A little bit stuck there. Let's go into the scores once it does load up. So that one was clearly to the iPhone. Let's go to scores. And yeah, the iPhone just totally took ESPN right there. Let's go into Prime Video, 3, 2, 1. And you can see that one goes to the OnePlus 7 Pro. And let's go into Temple Run. And you can see Temple Run is going to open first here for OnePlus 7 Pro. So very fast phone there on the right. Let's go into the next game, 3, 2, 1, and see which one can load this first. So it looks like the iPhone takes this one. Let's hit play. And you can see that it looked like the iPhone had that one as well. So definitely the iPhone seems to load games first a lot versus these Android phones. Let's go into the next game, 3, 2, 1, and see how long Pubsey does take to load up on both phones. So far, I think the OnePlus 7 Pro feels a little bit faster here than the 11 Pro Max on the day-to-day applications. Again, it looks like the games are going to load first here for iPhone, but the OnePlus 7 Pro still feels like a faster phone. The animations are quicker. The apps open just about as fast, and only on the games in some sorts are they a little bit faster for the iPhone. But you have the Fanatic mode, the gaming mode. This phone stays relatively cool under load. And I would say in terms of this app speed test, I'm going to give it to the OnePlus 7 Pro. Besides the games, it was just a faster looking phone in most applications. What are your thoughts though on this initial speed test? Do you think it was the OnePlus 7 Pro or the iPhone 11 Pro Max? Let me know down below. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is quickly run through the apps to see if we get any stutters here for the iPhone, and so far nothing. Let's go into Prime Video, nothing there. ESPN, Instagram, Twitter, and Pandora, ready to listen, Best Buy, and eBay. And let's go into Amazon. And this was a 4 gigabytes of RAM, so this RAM is working very well here for the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And there you go, no reloads whatsoever. That's kind of what I expected there. And 13.1 does get a little bit better performance than 13 hadn't been having any crashes since 13.1 so far. Let's go into Pubsey here for the OnePlus 7 Pro. It had that ready to go. Let's go into the next game. It had that ready to go. What about Temple Run? This is 12 gigabytes of RAM, so I expect this to have everything ready to go. And you can see that the OnePlus 7 Pro just has some super fast gestures as well. Pandora had to reload. Let's go into Best Buy. The OnePlus 7 Pro just has some like really smooth gestures for Android. It's like probably the smoothest out there. Let's go into Play Store, Settings, Calculator, and Clock. So there's not a big disparity here between reloading the apps on both of these. I do think the Pandora reloaded there for the OnePlus 7 Pro, but not a big disparity between both. Pretty much equal here. So we have the same 38-second video on both of them. Let's go ahead and see which one can render it out first. So let's hit save to camera roll and save to gallery. 3, 2, 1. And you could see, looks like the OnePlus 7 Pro in the lead, and the OnePlus 7 Pro wins here for getting this video to its gallery first here. So yeah, there might be a difference if we use like maybe Adobe app or something like that. But for this application, the OnePlus 7 Pro did that process a little bit faster. So I'm gonna give it to the OnePlus 7 Pro there. See which one can launch these cameras. 3, 2, 1. And yeah, it looks like the iPhone had it there. Now let's go ahead and see which one takes a photo first. 3, 2, 1. iPhone a little bit faster to snap that photo as well. What about going into their wide angles? 3, 2, 1. You can see iPhone a little bit smoother there. What about telephoto? Yeah, you can see it just looks a little choppier there for the OnePlus 7 Pro. So definitely a faster camera experience for the iPhone 11 Pro Max. But let me know if you guys want to see a camera comparison between these two phones right here. Remember, this is a $699 phone versus a $1099 starting phone. Okay, so here we are with the final Geekbench 5 results. And you can see that the 11 Pro Max is the faster phone here when it comes to Geekbench, but a lot of people do believe that these have no bearing on the real world, and I kind of feel that way too, because when I'm using both of these, the OnePlus 7 Pro feels a little bit faster when it comes to the applications. Also, I gotta mention that the iPhone 11 Pro Max is probably the smoothest phone without having a 90 Hz display, but the feel of this 90 Hz display on the OnePlus 7 Pro is just insane. Like this phone, it might be even smoother than the iPhone 11 Pro Max when it comes to just pure scrolling. So I would really like to see Apple upgrade this on their next iPhone, as well as like on the Galaxy phones next year. Okay, so we're gonna break them down here live on camera. The boot up test went to the OnePlus 7 Pro. The face unlock test in terms of speed and fingerprint also went to the OnePlus 7 Pro. The application load times went to the OnePlus 7 Pro, just a couple wins on the games and maybe like 1 or 2 apps for the 11 Pro Max. So OnePlus 7 Pro right now 3-0. The RAM management test went to the 11 Pro Max because Pandora reloaded there for the OnePlus 7 Pro. Although I did say it was still pretty equal, we have to give it to 11 Pro Max because it reloaded on the OnePlus 7 Pro. Now, in terms of the video rendering test we did, the OnePlus 7 Pro won that one. Now, the camera test went to the 11 Pro Max, which was a little bit faster, and the Geekbench test went to the 11 Pro Max. Now, based on the conclusion of this test, you could see 4 wins to the OnePlus 7 Pro and 3 wins to the 11 Pro Max. Now, you see how tight these are just based on the results. That's why I pretty much called it equal with the Note series comparison as well. These phones are closing the gap. They're so fast that even if we did 1 or 2 tests more, the 11 Pro might have caught up and it might have been a tie. So these phones have been closing the gap, the Androids, and the iPhones and Androids are so close these days. Really, it doesn't matter which one you go with in terms of speed. I just wanted to test them for fun, and you've seen that for $699 you can get a powerful phone in the OnePlus 7 Pro, and of course for your $1099 you'll get a beast phone in your iPhone 11 Pro Max. Anyway, which ones do you guys like more? Let me know down below in the comment section of this video. If you found it fun, entertaining, informing, click the like button for me. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more. Nick here, helping you to master your technology. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to be well, and peace.